who will be joining us on the call, where last year he only made $7,000 that year. How he did that, I couldn't tell you. I don't know if I could have did that, but his story is awesome. Please stay for the whole presentation and have an open mind, because we're about to blow that mind wide open. And I'm going to leave it now to Domonique.
All right, guys. Yes, he will be on in a hot second. All right, I'm actually going to send him the link really quick. He's going to actually be here closer to the end. Hopefully you guys can hear me right now. I'm actually sending a message as we speak.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, great. All right, yes, I'm just so excited. I'm so pumped up because this company is absolutely amazing. And I will say this, a little bit about me. A lot of things have happened in my life where people will probably say, you know, it's impossible, the things that have, you know, been happening. To go from, you know, flat broke, not having anything, you know, a lot of my family members were like dropping off like flies for different reasons, random things, just a lot of hardship and depression. And I don't know if anybody has ever been depressed, but it's like the loneliest place in the world. It just feels like no one can help you. You just stuck and you stuck. And I have 3 small children, okay? And, you know, I had to get on government assistance for everything. I didn't even know it was a government assistance for daycare. I had to find that because I couldn't afford anything. So pretty much I have small kids, and my daughter will come up to me. She's just like, why are you crying? What's wrong with you, Mom? I'm like, oh, my eyes just watering. I got allergies. You know how that goes. And I'll just go in the bathroom and cry, or go in the bed and cry. But what really, you know, motivated me was the fact that sometimes we have to get to our lowest of lows, okay? We got to get to our lowest of lows for us to begin to act and to take control of your life. And I want to say the only limits that you have are the limits that you put on yourself. Whatever you're speaking, whatever you're thinking, it is actually creating your reality. I did not know this. Nobody gave me the memo, okay? So I was constantly thinking of all of the things that were going wrong. I was constantly thinking that all the things were going bad in my life. And I found a book. It was called Think and Grow Rich. I was actually watching a YouTube video of a millionaire woman, okay, and she had drastically changed her life, okay, and she mentioned the book Think and Grow Rich. So I said, okay, maybe if I read the book Think and Grow Rich, maybe my life can change, okay? And like I said, I was crying and I was depressed every day, and I was sitting on the bed. I didn't even have what is that thing called? You know, on the bed where you have the little headstand thing. I didn't have that. I didn't have a table. I didn't have a washing machine and dryer. I didn't have a couch. I didn't have none of that luxury stuff that people have, and they call it their normal thing, okay? And she said that she mentioned that book, and as I began to read that book, well, I don't read a lot, but I listen to audios, okay? I read the Bible a lot because, you know, I know that's one of the best advice, the best way to live and all that stuff. And I listened to the audio. I'm going to get that straight. Listen to the audio. I'm an audio person. I'm an audio visual. You know, there's different types. I listened to the book Think and Grow Rich, and I just began, as I was reading, I was just crying because I was just like, why isn't anyone teaching this? Like, where are the people who are teaching about this thinking stuff, this thing where you can think your way into anything? So I began to change my thoughts. I began to change my actions. And I went from literally negative $500 in my bank account to making multiple 6 figures. Okay, so I'm living proof that no matter where you are, no matter what you see in front of you, that part that you see in front of you is just, it's an illusion. It's an illusion of the reality that you have created at this moment. That's all that it is, okay? And when you begin to change your life and change your thinking, and you speak things into existence, your whole life can literally change. So I started to look in the mirror and say, I forgive myself. I love myself. I love my life. I am a child of the Most High. And I found out something very amazing, okay? On top of the law of attraction, and on top of believing in yourself and thinking your way and thinking your life into existence, I found out that I am pretty much, there's a source that we have. Everybody has a source, okay? And my source is God, okay? And I'm not going to say anything religious, so don't get off, okay? Don't get scared and think I'm going to start preaching to you. I'm not going to do that. I'm telling you the real stuff right now because I'm not even a religious person. I just know that I believe in God and we all have a source. If you do not know your source, you cannot fully prosper. And that is the reason why a lot of people are struggling today. They have no idea that they were made with so much power. They have no idea of this, and that is the thing that I am going to spread. Okay, I found out that I have a source, and I don't have to do it by myself. So I began to ask God. I said, God, I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to motivate people. I don't know how to inspire people. I don't know how to make $10,000 a month. You got to help me because I don't know how to do it. And he just took me by the hand. He said, you know what? I need you to go help my people. I literally gave up at one point because I was tired of trying, tired of struggling. When I read that book, it gave me hope. And I started reading the verse in the Bible, and it started I started to understand it. And a lot of people who read the Bible, they don't understand it because they don't have that secret knowledge. It's a secret knowledge, okay? If you read it and you don't understand it, it's because it's you have to get the download. So once I figured out the source that I was from, I said, oh, I don't have to do this by myself. If I tap into my God power, when he blew breath into all of us, he gave us a secret power, okay? And a big part of it is in our minds. This is why you talk to a person, they say they can't do something, they can't do it. And their body will not move because whatever you tell your mind, your body will follow. So if you say you can't do something, your body is going to say, oh, well, I'm not going to take the action. If you're not emotionally attached to your goals, your body is not going to take into action. Now, I'm not going to go on a tangent of that, but this is the type of stuff that we teach. This presentation that you're about to see, we don't have to tell you any of this knowledge. We can literally sit on our butts in the morning and just make all this money. And I'm not saying that to hype you up or anything. I'm just saying that yesterday I was seriously thinking about not telling anybody else because I don't have to. I don't have to deal with people. People don't got to get on my nerves with their negative ways and their negative attitudes. I was seriously debating because we're going to make so much money on this team. People are going to be set so financially free. We don't have to deal with crazy people. So that's one of the biggest bonuses. But, because I went through what I went through, it was like a deal that if I was raised up, if God showed me the light and showed me the way, I had to go help some people. Okay, that was the thing. And I love helping people. But I'm only willing to help people who are willing to help themselves. Now, how can a person go from negative 500 in the bank account, literally negative, okay? Can't put gas in the car, can't do nothing, to multiple six figures? It happens with the mind. What I'm about to show you today is a vehicle that can change your life, okay? What you're about to see, we have a bonus, and I'm going to tell you the bonus before I even show you what you're going to see. We have a bonus where a woman went through this training, and people tried to get me into this company for years, at least a year, and I kept saying, no. I even saw a presentation like this, and I'm just like, oh, no, I don't want to do this. I literally stopped like 20 minutes into the presentation, okay? And I was like, this is not for me. I don't got time to be learning this Forex thing. I had no idea what Forex was. If somebody would have just grabbed me and shook me and helped me understand what it was, I would have been in this company, okay? But I'm glad I waited because it's something about timing. It's something about the right place at the right time. So if Vanessa invited you, understand you're at the right place at the right time. If you've been looking for a blessing in your life, you're like, God, you need to help me, okay? This is going to be your financial breakthrough, okay, right here. But it's only for people who have eyes to hear and eyes to see and ears to hear. We're not going to pull your leg. We're not going to drag you. We're not going to do none of that. We're not going to beg you to join. We don't got to do all that because we get paid regardless, okay? Now, with the training is Forex. The woman from Trinidad, she actually turned $10 into $100,000. And that's what got my attention. My sponsor said that to me. He was like, she turned $10 into $100,000. And then I was like, okay, I'm listening. Okay, this is what it is. I need to pay attention. I need to figure out what this means. Now she's a 7-figure trader. But that's not the best part, okay? The best part is that she's going to trade for you. That means you set up an app once, put your money in, and it's going to double every month, whether you talk to anybody or not. The only reason I'm talking to you is because I tell people, God told me to tell you, okay? Because I didn't feel like dealing with nobody today. Now, I love people, but it's just hard for me to deal with negativity. I love positive people. I love like-minded people. I'm grateful for the people on my team. It's a bunch of us who positive, and it's just a blessing. So that's the bonus before you even see anything. Now, Forex itself is mind-boggling. The bank's your savings account that you put your money in, they use that as a broker account, okay? This might seem like jibber-jabber to you, but you probably need to pay attention. That money you put in the bank, they're multiplying your money into thousands and millions and trillions using what I'm about to show you today, Forex, okay? So you really want to learn how to do this, okay? Now, the company I'm explaining to you is Imarkets Live, okay? This is actually how money flows. When I had negative $500 in my bank account, it was because nobody showed me how to build wealth. That's why. The only reason you don't have the amount of money that you want is because you don't understand the basic laws of wealth. The rich people teach their children this, and then they teach their children, and they teach their children. While the people who poor in the middle class, they don't learn this stuff. And if they do hear it, they don't have eyes to see and ears to hear. Okay, so you probably want to pay attention. This cash flow quadrant right there here can actually make you very, very wealthy. Okay, now you see this left quadrant right here. Most of the people are in the left quadrant. The right side of the quadrant is actually going to be the place where that makes you wealthy. Most people have an a job. Okay, I don't know anybody with a job in my entire family that is very, very wealthy. I just don't. I don't know anybody who has a regular job and they work for 40 years, 40 hours, and retire off 40%. And they usually, living paycheck to paycheck. Okay. Now there's high paying jobs, of course, but that's not going to make you wealthy. If you know people who are wealthy, I guarantee you they're going to be a business owner, have a franchise on this other side. Now the other part on this left side is self-employed. Okay, that's a little bit better. All right, that's people who have leverage, have employees, and all that good stuff. And they're self-employed. They have a special skill, but they still have to work for money. They still trade their time for money. Okay, you need to pay attention. If you're trading your time, you need to pay very close attention to where you're getting your money from if it takes your time. I hope you heard that very clear. I'm a regular person, but I learned basic wealth principles, and that is what made my accounts grow like crazy. I never thought I would be able to look at my bank account and my mouth would drop. I'm still not even where I want to be. I'm multi-millionaire in my mind. And that's another thing. Whatever you want to be, you have to feel that way right now. Don't look at what you see right now, okay? So the other right side is business owner. This is how you manifest, okay? You think your thoughts and you say your words, okay? Business owner, these are the franchisee people, the people with the home-based businesses, the people who have leverage, okay? If you do it right, you can be part of the top quadrant. This is the side where you get wealthy. Now, there's only a small, very, very small percentage. If you see that 1% are investors. These are the super, super wealthy of the world, okay? They are investors. That's why I don't expect everybody on this call to understand what I'm saying, because they have a job mentality, not an investor mentality. The investors of the world, they make their money work for them. I don't know if you ever heard this in the Bible where it said we're supposed to rule and have dominion over everything, right? So why people broke? Because they don't have the knowledge. We're supposed to have dominion over everything. Our money is supposed to obey us, okay? You need to understand that your money is supposed to obey you. Your money is supposed to make you more money at the snap of a finger. I need you to go make more money. I'm putting you here, and I want you to multiply. Okay, that's how it's supposed to work. But all people know is a job, so they stuck. Okay, and they keep saying, "How am I living paycheck to paycheck?" Okay, and it's because of that. And there's nothing wrong with the job. You can work your job, and so you can have the money to invest. That's okay. But the most wealthy are the investors. Now, what is Forex? This is crazy. Okay, I didn't know what Forex was, y'all. I just didn't know, and I didn't feel like learning. I thought that I had to spend millions of years trying to figure this out. I thought it was confusing, and I was intimidated. I didn't know what it meant, okay? Once you understand what this means, what is Forex, okay, you can get very, very wealthy. You need to pay close attention. I don't care what you got on. You need to turn off your Facebook, turn off everything, because you need to understand what I'm about to say. What is Forex? It's when you trade in one currency for the other. Okay, you know how you got pesos. You know how if you got US dollars and you go to Mexico, you got to switch your money, right? So they got to give you, you're going to get way more pesos for your dollar. Okay, that's trading a currency. If you go to Europe and you got dollars, you got to trade your dollars for euros. So if you go to Europe with $10,000 and the rate is like 1.5 or whatever it is, you know, you spent $10,000 in the US dollars, right? And they gave you like 8,000 euros. Now you go back and the rate is a different number. Now you come back, that same 10,000, you got $20,000 now. You just made money, okay? But now with Forex, you don't need $10,000 to make $20,000 anymore. That's the crazy part. And it's 24 hours, 5 days a week. It's a $5.3 trillion average per day industry, okay? That means there's money for everybody. But most people don't have eyes to see and ears to listen, okay? They don't know about this. It's a secret. It's like a secret society almost. You can trade on any device. And this company is a blessing because it's bringing it to the masses. All these people struggling, they don't know about Forex, okay? You can trade on any device. It's called trading. We do Forex, trading one currency for the other, and you make money. If you learn the skill, it's actual skill that you can actually track what's going on and make money at a drop of a dime. Who would like to turn every 10 cents you got into $1? Type of 1. If that sounds interesting to you, you could just take 10 cents out your pocket, and every time you do that, it turned into $1. It just magically turned into $1, right? Right? Everybody would like to learn that. That's what's happening when you're doing Forex, okay? Even if you don't understand completely what I'm saying right now, listen, it's going to make sense. Now, like I said, what is Forex? What is Imarkets Live? It's a Forex trading education. It's a first-class Forex education. Christopher Terry makes over $100 million trading. He blessing people and teaching them how to do what he do, okay? It's first-class education. It's founded in 2013, operating in 120 countries, debt-free, privately owned, no third-party services. That's really good things that you want to look for when you're looking at a company. Here is actually the leadership, Christopher Terry. He's the CEO, blessing to people. ISIS, she deals with, man, so much money in the markets, and she was, I was delighted to hear that she came, Isis Dilatory, and started to manage the money for the payroll, all that good stuff. Alex Morton, he's only like 26 years old. He's a multi-millionaire. He's the executive vice president. And Yvonne Tapia, he's the vice president of sales. Okay, so you got amazing leadership in this company. So what makes this company unique? All right, results with our services are not guaranteed. If anybody tell you put your money in and it's guaranteed and you got to give them the money, you need to run, because they probably going to scam you. I've been scammed out of over $40,000 this year alone. So I know what a scam looks like. And I'm glad that I went. At first I was like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? I just got scammed out of all this money. I worked my butt off to make all this money. I said my affirmations, everything. I changed my mindset, and then these people scammed me. Okay, I felt some type of way. So if anybody try to guarantee you results, run away. Then we're not here to try to guarantee you results. Okay, we do not trade your money. So you're not giving us some. The reason people get scammed is they give their money to somebody and say, okay, you do this, and then they get scammed. They don't handle the investment. You actually put your money in a broker account that's regulated by the government. You can look it up, and that's where you actually trade your money once you learn, okay? The company doesn't earn on your trade, so they have no reason to scam you. They don't earn any money from when you start trading. When you start turning 10 cents into $1 or whatever you're doing, okay, you don't have to, they don't earn any money off of that. It's just your money. So you enter and exit trades at any time. If you don't know what that means that you control your money pretty much. Our objective is to empower, enrich, and educate, all right? Now, this is the IML Academy. This is the bread and butter. I'm a living testimony, y'all. I came into this company less than 40 days ago, and I had no idea how to trade. I had no idea about Forex. I was kind of nervous. And I got into this back office. I got into this IML Academy because the lady who's earned $10,000 to $100,000, I talked to her, and I kind of nudged her. I was like, okay, did you really do that, girl? Did you really do that? How did you do that? Just tell me the truth. Did you do it from IML, or did you learn somewhere else? She said, no. She said, I took it serious. She said, listen to me. Take this skill seriously. You're not going to it's not a get-rich-quick scheme. You take the time to learn this, all right? And she said she took it serious, and she studied for a few months, and she took, a few hours a day, and she learned the skill. And she was able to, now she's a 7-figure trader. And if you're paying attention, if you, say for example, if you use our auto trader, you put $250 in the auto trader, it can double your money every month. That's set it and forget it. This not you learning. This is the IML Academy right here. But our auto trader allows you to make money while you learning this stuff, because some people, they'll join and be like, oh, I'm not rich yet. You're going to see your account grow every day. You're going to be excited. And our team is just on fire because, everybody waking up to money. They're like, who's going to quit? So while you learning, while you taking your sweet time, and you learn it at your own pace, 60 plus videos, multiple languages, basics to advanced, learn from expert traders. Like I said, I don't know anything, and I'm already doing my own trades. I'm not saying it's going to take you as quick as me, but at the same time, you got the auto trader. If you do the auto trader, it's running while you learn, and it's no rush. Okay. And we also have strategies that can show you how to make savings accounts that can last you for life. People have poured into us on our team specifically and taught us these strategies where you can literally look at a red line, y'all, a blue line, and when the red go over the blue, you know when to go into the trade. Stuff like that, easy. Okay, we was just doing a training in Dallas. It was crazy. I was just like, are you freaking serious? You mean to tell me people putting thousands of dollars in their 401ks and they over here trading on the Forex market, this simple strategy, and making their money millions, and they only give you 1%? I felt bamboozled, okay? And most people are going around and they don't even know this is happening. It's crazy. So IML TV, this is amazing. While you learn, you get to watch the TV sessions with expert traders. You get to ask them, like, why did you put your line there? Why did you buy right here? Why are you on this screen? You know what I mean? You can ask them real life questions, and these are master traders showing you how to trade. I've seen people walk out on their jobs because they took the time to learn this. I've seen them walk right out of their jobs. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, it's about to get crazy. And I'm just grateful that somebody, you know, nudged me and said, look, come look at this. I'm so grateful that they did that, because I will be busting my tail somewhere. I don't know what I'll be doing. And probably some other company working my butt off. You know, I don't know. I just don't know. But I'm going to really, really work so I can bless as many people as possible. Vanessa is really trying to help you. If you are her guest, I'm telling you, you join her team, you're going to get, it's just, I don't even know what to say. It's crazy. I'm at a loss for words on that part. So, Hermione Scanner. Okay, so like I said, true story. I didn't know how to trade, y'all. I went through the IML Academy, and I'm just thinking like, oh my gosh, what are they talking about? So I kept going over it, and I said, I'm going to learn this. I'm going to learn this. Because I was getting trades from the auto trader that we have that's making money, and I didn't know what she was doing. I just see numbers and stuff. I'm like, I need to learn this. She's making me all this money. I need to learn this for myself, just in case anything happens, because you never know. You want to learn the skill, okay? So I started going to it, and I get to the part where it's talking about the harmonic scanner. As you can see, this picture right here, it looked like a little bat or something. You just like, I don't know what this means. But once you go through the IML Academy and you start learning, and you keep on going over the things, you're going to look at this screen, you're going to see this is big money. It literally tell you when to get in the trade, when to get out, when to take profit. And one of the trades on this thing gave us 4,000 pips. You don't know what a pip is, but you're going to learn when you join the company. A pip means, like, say for instance, you make a pip, right? You set your lot size for $1 and you get 4,000 pips, that's $4,000. If you set it for $10, like I want to make $10, you set it for 4,000 pips. What's 4,000 times $10? Can anybody tell me? Type in if you know what 4,000 times $10 is. This little bat signal that look crazy to you right now, but you're gonna learn. It gave a signal for 4,000 pips. Okay. Yep. Yeah. Butterfly, bat, girl, I don't know. Whatever it is, it's money. 4,000 times 10 is like $40,000. Okay. Amazing. So it literally scans the entire markets, and it's a privately owned software, and it's patent pending, okay? And it literally search for the best trades, all right? So it's pretty powerful once you learn it. The web analyzer, I thought the harmonic scanner was something. Then they came out with this web analyzer. One of the people on our team, actually brand new, Max, okay? She started using this, and she doubled her money in like 24 hours. I was like, what the world? This is crazy. Why doesn't everybody know this? What is happening? So the web analyzer features a proprietary in-house algorithm that scans the market on multiple time frames. This guy invented this, and now we get to use it with the company. It's very, very precise, and I think 98% of the time, it was actually right. And that's crazy. That's crazy. So daily swing trades. This is Christopher Terry himself. He will give out weekly trade forecasts, major pairs analyzed, and you get to learn the new techniques. This is the $100 million man. He's worth even probably more than that by now, and he's been doing this for a very long time, and he actually calls out trades. So FX Signals Live, this is another auto trader of the company. They have their own as well. It's hands-free, and it's 2 to 10% monthly return. That's the history of it, which is very, very powerful. The Fusion Trader is a little bit more aggressive. You can customize it how you want, but you know, high activity, high risk swipe trades. This signals to your phone. Everybody, you're on your phone anyway. Once you start learning how this works and these signals, you're gonna get alerts on your phone. It's gonna say, hey, go buy this and make money on this. Go take profit right here. You just copy, paste like you do anything else. Training and support. Our training program provides complete product setup and weekly personal development. This is very, very powerful. Anything you do, you want to be able to have some type of personal development, some training, people helping you so you can know that you have a great support team. Okay, IMLtraining.com, it shows you how to set up all of the services and everything. And then we got the app that does a lot of stuff too, which is very, very powerful. You can keep up to date with events. You keep up to date with everything. The 7-figure mentorship is very, very powerful. People who have made 7 figures, if you want to know how to get really, really good results, you need to do what people who are successful are doing, and you'll get what they have. If you keep doing what you've been doing, you're going to get the results that you've always had, and you're going to think that the world just happens to you instead of living a life by design. We want to show you that you can live a life, whatever life that you want, and you can live a life by design no matter where you came from, no matter where you are, no matter what. Okay, if even things look crazy right now, you can literally become anybody who you want to be. Okay, and that is the biggest message that I try to teach people, you know, because, you know, I came from the streets and we didn't really have any money. So, you know, if I didn't read that, I feel like if I didn't read that book, man, I would have been jacked up. So you can become the person you want to be. We have these 7-figure mentorship calls and people pouring into you. And like, how can you get started right here? We're going to show you the platinum package. This is worth over $425 per month. Actually, one of the strategies that we learned was a $50,000 strategy. Somebody pays $50,000 to learn one of the strategies that we learned, okay? For only $425 per month, for the price of $195. It's usually $425 a month, but today you're going to get it for $195 one time and only $145 a month, okay? And these are add-ons that you can get. $15 a month, $15 a month for the Fusion, and you know, $10 a month for the FX Signal Live, the Web Analyzer, swipe trades. So who like free? All right, you can actually get the services for free instead of paying a $145 per month. All you have to do is share this with 2 people, and when they stay active, you're gonna get no monthly fees. That's the most powerful thing. You can start off as a customer and just simply get 2 and free. You don't have to worry about nothing at all. Like I said, one of the strategies alone was worth $50,000. It just depends on what do you value. Do you value your life right now? Like, do you value what you have right now? Do you value what you really want? It's up to you, because if you don't make a change, you're going to keep experiencing the same thing over and over again. All right? So that's the customer side. This is actually going to be the IBO side. Team builder bonus. For every platinum package that you sell, you know, once you sign somebody up for the $195, you get $35. If you're a platinum 600, which I'm going to show you what that is, you're going to get $10. Level 3, you're going to get $5. And some of you may say, oh, that's not really that much money. But when you can turn every 10 cents into $1, you can start learning how to be an investor. You can start taking a percentage of your earnings and putting it into a market and flipping it like crazy. Okay? That's powerful. Now, residual income, you should fight and do anything you possibly can for residual income. Residual income is when you do the work once and you get paid for life. That's how you leave legacies, okay? And with only 3 personal people on your team, you're going to be making $150 per month, $37.50 per week, which is very powerful because, like I said, you learn how to trade Forex and you take one of your weekly payments, put it into the market, you're flipping it into way more than that, okay? Platinum 600, okay? I've been in companies where you need a team of at least, you know, 500 people to make $600 a month. I've seen that before. With this company, you only need 12 people in your organization. The crazy part is about this, if you share this with 3 people and your sponsor, okay, if you join Vanessa, she can literally put people under you, okay? And you can get to boost yourself to $600, platinum 600. That was the thing that really, really made me see that I can really help people win. Okay, platinum 1000. That's good money. $1,000 a month, that's $7,200 bonus. That's good. Okay, some people cannot never get that at their job. Okay, try to ask your boss for $1,000 raise, they're gonna look at you crazy. Okay, that's only 30 customers. All right, and you only have to be responsible for 3 to 4 of those customers, and you can boost yourself up to Platinum 1000 from spillover. Literally, I've done it. I've seen it happen. Okay, now compensation plan after Platinum 1000 is Platinum 2000. That's only 75 people in your team, and that's people that counts your personals, everybody under you, and the people that your sponsor can put under you. Platinum 5000, that's 225 people. Very simple. That counts everything, not just you. You know, that's three who get three, who get three, who get three, who get three. That's over. That's already over 1,250 people. That's Chairman 25, $25,000 a month. Chairman 10, 500 people, $10,000 a month. Like I said, three who get three, that adds up. In the exponential growth, that's how it happens. Chairman 50, 2,500 people. That's $50,000 per month. All right. Chairman 100. Oh my gosh, Gary Kirkman Swing. I don't know if he's on the line yet. He's absolutely amazing. Him and his wife just hit Chairman 100. Okay, Chairman 100. That is $100,000 a month. That's crazy. And all he's doing is helping people. All we're doing is helping people. Okay, Chairman 250, $250,000 per month. David Imanitia, he just hit $250,000 per month. That's absolutely amazing. Chairman 500 is $500,000. That's $500,000 a year. That doesn't even include the Forex side. This is just helping people and sharing with people. Okay. Now, like I said, the biggest problem on the teams that people have is people know they don't got to tell anybody anything to make money. So if you don't like people, you don't got to deal with nobody if you don't want to. But if you like to be a blessing to others, of course, you can help a lot of people. Seriously, you can help a lot of people. Okay, so let me go to the next slide. All right, this is just money on top of money, extra money and more money, y'all. And like you can see, you get 1% bonus as you progress through the line. You know, it's just more money pretty much. You know, we got leadership, you get the products and education, dynamic platform. You're going to get the supportive culture, unmatched passion and vision, let your money work for you. That's how it works. But at the end of the day, when you join her team specifically, this is our private VIP team, we know that in the next 30 to 90 days, we're going to be putting thousands of people in, and you're going to be able to get to the top of that organization. You want to definitely lock arms with Vanessa today, because that is what's exactly going to happen. We speak it into existence. So anybody on this call, if you have not locked arms, you definitely want to lock arms with her. Gary Kirkman Swing, I think he had, hold on one second. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, he's about to get on right now. He's going to go do a quick testimony. And then we're going to let you guys go. That's going to be it. So, like I said, you definitely want to lock arms. Don't take long. Don't be trying to figure it out. Ask a million questions. You can still ask questions. If you have any questions, you can simply type it in the chat as well, and we can definitely get your questions answered. Vanessa, are you still on?
I'm still here.
Awesome. Okay, you can go ahead. You can say what the last words you want to say to them, and then Gary's going to get on really quick. And yeah.
Okay, I just want to thank everyone for staying for the entire presentation. I hope you see the value in it. It literally can change lives. It's changed my life, something I never saw coming, and I'm so glad I did it. And I knew about this a year ago. So if you have any questions, again, put it in the chat or reach out to me after the presentation. And thank you again for coming out. I really appreciate that. Let's be winners together. Thank you so much.
Yes, awesome. Ooh, I'm excited for everybody, and it's going to be an amazing run. The team is just doing absolutely amazing. Yeah, so this is actually recorded. So I will definitely, if anybody couldn't make it or whatever, I can definitely give you the recording. I think Gary, he had an emergency. He's doing like presentations back to back, so it's pretty crazy. So yeah, we're going to let you guys go, and everybody, make sure you have a great day and get back with Vanessa. All right, bye.
Thanks, guys. Good night.